don't lack potential, you lack follow-through, and the worst part is, you already know it. You don't need another video telling you what to do. You already know. Work harder, start earlier, stop scrolling, be consistent. It's not information you're missing, it's execution, and execution is uncomfortable. That's why your brain keeps negotiating with you. Tomorrow will be better. I'll start when I feel ready. I just need a little more motivation. But none of that is real. It's just delay dressed up as logic. Because if you admitted the truth, you'd have to act on it. And action costs comfort. Comfort is sneaky. It doesn't destroy your life instantly. It replaces it slowly. One skipped workout becomes a week. One postponed task becomes a pattern. One distraction becomes a lifestyle. And you don't even notice it happening. Because your brain adjusts. It makes average feel normal. And normal feels safe. But safe is where ambition goes to die. You start lowering expectations without realizing it. Not because you decided to quit, but because quitting feels softer than trying and failing. So you stay in between, not failing, not winning, just existing in a loop that feels like progress, but isn't. And the scariest part? Time doesn't stop to warn you. There's no moment where life says, hey, you're wasting it. You only see it later, when things that used to feel possible don't anymore. Not because they disappeared, but because you stopped moving toward them long enough that they started feeling unreal. And then you call it luck. You say other people made it. You say they had something you didn't. But that's not what happened. They just stopped negotiating with themselves. They acted while you waited. They moved while you planned. They repeated while you restarted. That's the difference. Not talent, not intelligence, execution. And here's the part most people don't want to hear. You already know what you should do. So the problem was never clarity, it was willingness. Because doing what needs to be done will always feel slightly wrong in the moment. That's normal. Discomfort is not a sign you're off track. It's often the signal you're finally doing something that matters. So the question was never, what should I do? The question is, how long are you going to keep choosing comfort over change? Because nothing changes until that answer changes, and it only changes when you stop waiting for it to feel easier.